Mysterious and Metaphorical Meanings of Marks by Sapidus3. This is a thoughtful titular tale. As if by magic, a multitude of masses materialized, moving into the chambers of the contemporary Crystal Castle. All of the official observances overjoyously observed. Ponyville ponies pondered the peculiar palace pending the post-party party. Toppling the throne, T-Rex terror had traveled tremendous tracts of territory, so still ponies partied now that Twilight had triumphantly trounced T-Rex. Pinkie Pie was cheerfully cooking chocolate cakes for consumption, while Rarity shortly started socializing with pleasantly presentable ponies. Rainbow Dash soundly showed off several stupendous stunts, skimming the stratosphere. As for Tank, Fluttershy timidly tended to the treasured but temperamental turtle by the trellis. Applejack amazed any pony in attendance who appreciated authentic apple appetizers. But as the dwindling daylight diminished into darkness, a particular pony party passed privately, privy primarily to powerful princess ponies. Still unwell from the unrest, Cadence was unfortunately unable to undergo the uproar while upright. Luna, Twilight, and Celestia especially were still having a great time through. "So, tell us, Twilight, your thoughts on supervising the solar sun?" asked Celestia. Twilight tittered.
"Maybe if I hadn't been so stressful, it might have been more fun. I'm glad I had a chance to see what it's like so. It was even harder than I thought it would be. It was pretty hard. I guess it's a good thing your special talent is controlling the sun."
Celestia smiled at her smart and steadfast student.
"My special skill isn't shepherding the sun." "What? But your cutie mark?"
"Ponies are many a moment making that mistake." Celestia checked her cup, then consumed the potent potable.
"Your cutie mark is the sun."
"Yes, but like many marks, it is metaphorical." Celestia took in Twilight, looking at Loony Luna, whose hoofs hit her muzzle while mumbling and muttering in a muted, muffled murmur.
"Metaphorical for what?"
"I always see with sanguine spectacles."
"What? Don't say it!"
her shy sister shouted from under heavy hoofs.
"Why, Twilight, don't say it!"
"Haven't you ever noticed?"
"Don't say it!"
"My sunny personality." Loudly, Luna miserably moaned.
"So, let me get this straight. Your special talent is that you have a positive outlook."
"Yes. It may not seem like something so special, but I swear to you it's incredible for an immortal whose identity is indomitable, over eons especially. When a certain curious and callow filly destroyed my magic academy, I could have been blue. That, just weeks after redoing the roof rafters, a doubtlessly dangerous dragon simply smashed thoroughly through them. However, instead I fancied to focus the auspicious apprentice I acquired."
"But if your special talent has nothing to do with the sun, how do you make it look so easy?"
"Many, many months of monotony, my Twilight."
"So, if your cutie mark is metaphorical, then—"
Low Luna boldly bolted upright, uninterested in continuing the conversation.
"Well, I'm glad we are done talking about special talents. So, Twilight, Celestia told me you don't know what to do with your new palace after you are done hosting this party." No, I don't, but I did have another question about cutie marks." "No, you don't."
Sparkle scooched to the side in surprise.
"Oh, Luna, let her learn. It would best behoove you to bear your enigmatic enigma. I don't know why you habitually hate it." "Hate what?" "Nothing! Let's talk about your palace."
Sparkle still silent, the steward of the sun smiled at her surreptitious student to spur her on.
"Does Luna's cutie mark not mean her special talent is controlling the moon and the stars?" "That is exactly what my special talent is."
"My little Luna is a strikingly superb sleeper." Twilight sat stunned in silence with naught to say. Lively Luna buried her fierce face underneath her haughty hoofs again.
"Yes, my sister is a stunning and superlative sleeper. That's a special talent?
Oh yes, most certainly. Luna can sleep through anything. When Discord destroyed his dank dungeon, if you can call with that description, the palace practically pitched itself to the ground. Luna? She just kept sleeping like a certifiable champion. When Queen Chrysalis confined me, Luna powered through that pandemonium. Myself, I awake at the drop of a dime. Plus, I snore like a rumbling rocky ridge, I'm ashamed to admit. If you ever get to watch Luna sleep, you would think she is dead.
How is that helpful?
It's not, came woeful words hidden by hooves. Oh, it is very valuable. Think about that. What would have transpired if Shining Armor and Cadence had been unable to crush cruel Chrysalis? We would have readily required rescuing, and whenever weepy Luna finally lumbered awake, well, I'm sure she would have done something once she realized reality rudely ruined her rights.
That's enough. I'm no longer part of this conversation.
Just ignore her, Twilight. Luna is ever embarrassed when I exhort about her exceptional expertise.
But wouldn't it have been better if she woke up during the attack?
That contingency certainly would have converted the calamity into a catastrophe or even a cataclysm. Chrysalis crushed me at the ceremony with the concentration of care from Cadence's companion. In the case of corrupted comfort, one will collapse or end comatose. Awaking ahead of when the anticipated amount of anima has occurred will annihilate one's acuteness. When Luna woke, Chrysalis would cease her celebration as her conspiracy would collapse, with the changing circumstance challenged by a completely courageous champion. The crisis would come to a close. A case for celebration, no?
Luna, please tell me Celestia is joking. Luna?
Twilight loomed, leaning over lovely Luna trying to shake or stir the slumbering sovereign, but still saw no satisfaction.
Is she asleep?
That's my level-headed Luna. See, she was surely smart to use her special skill to sidestep from a stressful situation.
Why are you alliterating so much?
Would you prefer I adopt allusions to allegories or an analogy in anaphora? After you victoriously vanquished the villain, I have judged that I am justified to be joyful, joyous, and jubilant, especially after those juicy jars of jaunty jam.
Just how many of those did you have anyway?
Celestia cracked a sizable smile. Author's note. Yeah, I'm done with that. Some of those alliterations were kind of forced. So the joke was originally that Luna's talent was that she was good at sleeping and ends up sleeping to avoid the conversation. Then I decided that Celestia's talent should be something else as well. Then I realized there was a lot of alliteration and decided to dial it up to 11 because I didn't think the joke was enough to stand on its own.
We here at Pony&Wolf Productions thank these amazing patrons of ours for their monthly support, without which all of this would not be possible. We sincerely appreciate it, and every dollar helps, is needed, and will be used to keep us going to produce audiobooks for your continued enjoyment. It is, now more than ever, important that you support your favorite creators if possible, due to YouTube changing in a way that is not very friendly to content creators. Especially small content creators, like us. In recent months, the names you see on screen have enabled Midnight and Visual Pony to keep going and only having to sell off part of their belongings to not end up on the street. As an incentive for everyone, Visual Pony has broken a vow and has promised to read and record Fallout Equestria, Murky number 7, should the monthly support reach $1,500. To be clear, this is the absolute minimum amount needed to keep the apartment and all bills paid without starving, while a production of this size is ongoing. The estimated time for this production would be 3 to 4 years, but people already said that Project Horizons was impossible to do, right? And now look who did it, so with Pony&Wolf, you know we can finish the job. For further information on how to support us, please have a look at the description of this video, as there are also other ways, like our merch store. Sincerely and forever yours. Your Pony and Wolf team.